What's going on, guys? Back at you again to finger bang the NFL. And there was an eventful weekend that just passed. And a lot of bullshit happened, guys. And we're going to go over most of it. I got something to do in about 40 minutes. This video is about 47 minutes, so we're obviously not going to get through it unless I skip through some stuff. So we'll get through what we can get through. And then tomorrow we'll make some picks. This is what the bracket looks like right now. Let's move this over for now. But yeah, basically I got the whole NFC wrong. And I wasn't comfortable with the NFC anyhow. So I didn't feel comfortable with this Philly pick. I told you guys, it could have been either one of these guys. Like, honestly, it could have been Tampa. And I would have not. And I'm not surprised that they won because Philly has looked like shit. And when they went for that friggin' what's it called, that tush push, and they didn't get it, didn't it feel like it was over for them? Like, it almost felt like it was an end of an era and it was time to move on. The chapter with that team is over. Like, I feel like Sirianni needs to go. They've hit a wall. He's like a little child that finally got a big boy job. He's like cursing at fans and just acting obscene in the tunnel. Like, he doesn't act like a coach, guys. And Philadelphia, I guess fans will defend him to the freaking heavens, and I don't know why. When you can get someone better, like Bill Belichick would be kind of okay for this team because they have a quarterback and they have a defense in place, and he can clean up the nonsense and get the DBs the way he wants, you know. And Vrabel would be better than Sirianni. Harbaugh, literally anybody's better than Sirianni. Sirianni was on the freaking coach straps of friggin' Shane Steichen. Shane Steichen was the only reason why the Eagles was good last year. It wasn't because of Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni couldn't even give a press conference. I can't get that first press conference out of my head of his. Like, it's like you can't unsee it. So with the Rams, we already know. We talked about that 1-point game. Oh yeah, the Bills. But I already said this is my Super Bowl pick. I'm not surprised at all that they won. I thought they'd let the Steelers maybe cover, but whatever. I had the Bills winning. And we'll talk more about these games tomorrow. I don't want to spend too much time on that. So let's get right into the breakdown. Excuse me. And then we'll talk about the games tomorrow or Thursday if I have time. So we'll see. So first play, right out of the gate, we got the Browns. They hand it off right up the middle. Look at the tight end, guys. Well, it's not even the tight end. The linebacker comes right through the gap. You see 75? Look at 75. Right there. Look at 75. Let me pause right there. Look at 75. He runs and blocks no one. So 75 should be looking inside and cutting this guy off right here. Instead, he's looking at the cheerleaders' asses right now. Or maybe he's looking for a hot dog because he's a fat ass. Should be blocking him. Instead, he runs away, and now this guy runs right behind him. Even 48 was kind of confused. He was like, what the hell? Why are you your back face to me? Like, you can even tell 48 was confused. Like, aren't you supposed to be blocking me? You'll see right here. He, like, stutters. Like, right now, he's going to shoot the gap, but he's looking at 75. Like, aren't you supposed to block me? He's, like, almost confused. And then side sweeps his shitty block. And it wasn't even him that made the play. I was looking at the wrong guy. It was this guy, actually, that went right through. 75. So 75, see? His fat ass missed 2 blocks, guys. That's what it was. He missed this guy right by his face and then runs by him and then misses this guy for the cleanup. But this guy didn't even make the play. It was this guy right here, guys. So he goes right through. 75 doesn't even pay him any mind. Lets him right in. We should have known right there that the game was going to be over. But it would just happen so fast. I didn't even see that play during the game. Like, you guys got to understand, this game in full speed in real time, it's too hard to track everything. So, right now, it's perfect because we get them in fucking real time. And we can slow it down at our speed. So, that's what makes this so beautiful. Uh-oh, is this the pick six? False start? This guy didn't rush. But they're still going to get there. Uh-oh. Alright. I don't even know why he threw this. 3rd and 9. Alright, whatever. Let's go into the next. Crash inside. So the Browns aren't rushing properly, guys. Whoops. Watch the DNs. He crashes, and then he goes inside. So both DNs crash inside, and they arrive late. He already throws the ball, and Denzel Ward and this other guy can't guard that guy. Nico Collins, guys. Nico Collins has always been on the team. Now all of a sudden he's running by guys. So what's up with the D-line? Are they crashing inside again? Yep. Look at them. They're crashing inside. This dude went all the way to the ground. So all that time, they got lucky. They sure got lucky. So I guess they're showing us a bunch of plays, guys. So we're going to go through what we can go through. False start up top. This guy crashes, but they did a twist. But it was ineffective. They're literally not rushing properly, guys. They're just jogging inside. And then, of course, Nico Collins again. So he's running. Oh, okay. I think he was on the outside. I think this is him. So what happens here? Dude trails him. He goes into a trail technique, guys, on purpose. For whatever reason, and now he gets burned by 5 yards. Underthrows him. That was bad. The corner decided to go in a trail technique when he could have run next to him. So that was really bad. All right, now play action to the right. Where's my D end, guys? Here's your end. Myles Garrett, guys. So you mean to tell me Myles Garrett doesn't know that he's supposed to contain the edge and keep a scrambling? Any quarterback, but of course a scrambling quarterback, you got to keep him inside your right shoulder. You're telling me that Myles Garrett doesn't know that, but I know that? So this guy, supposedly the best defensive end in the league, doesn't know that he's supposed to fight outside. And it's a tight end, I think. I don't even think it's a tackle. He's getting his ass kicked by a tight end, guys. I'm not buying it. That's fake, guys. A tight end is not going to keep him. Like, first of all, he should be spinning outside. If you're going to go in like that, spin right outside. So he's pretending like this guy's blocking him, guys. It's bullshit. It's all fake. Why is he could spin and he's not. He's hiding behind the block. It's incomplete, but plays like that are so stupid. It was supposed to be a touchdown. This pass right here, even though it was incomplete, the ball placement on that, I remember seeing that in real time. Literally, it was either the receiver caught it or incomplete. So, like, that is just impeccable. His accuracy is second to none. All right, let's see what Joe Flacco's about to do, because he is a Flacco. Flacco floats it, boats it, goats it. So it's right here. He lets him get ground, and he like kind of grabbed him. We saw it right there, and then now he's on a trail. I don't know where the safety was. That was just a weird play from the beginning. The defender just kind of like grabbed at him instead of just run. Instead of run next to him, he was just grabbing at him. That's just weird, guys. A lot of weird stuff happens in these games. It's kind of baffling. Play action. So what's my backside end doing? Is he going to get off? Nope. He's fighting, patty caking. This end is same thing. This end, well, at least he covered him, but now you can get off because somebody was on him. It's funny how, I find that funny. So they cover him when there's someone covering him already, but when there's no one on him, they want to go to no man's land. It's so stupid. Oh, this is the touchdown where the D tackle runs inside. Yeah, see that guy right there? He turned his shoulders. Watch him again. Right there, I showed a short of it. He turned his shoulders and moved to his right, our left. This guy right here. You see how he's facing this way? Once you turn your shoulders, the linemen just drive you in the direction you turn. So if you turn your left, they're going to drive you left. You turn right in this instance, like he did, you're going to get driven to the right. You're helping his momentum. You're literally facing the direction where your body's going. So all they got to do is guide you that way. So that's why they always coach you on the D-line. Keep your shoulders square on contact and stay square. That's not what he did there, guys. That's day one stuff you learn at 5 years old. This guy immediately turns his shoulders and vacates the gap. Let me pause right there. See? Once you do that, guys, he's like running away. Now this gap is ginormous. You could drive your Honda through that, guys. Go get your Chevy, Impala, anything, right through it. And these linebackers, this is all for show. They're not gonna get there. They're giving this up. This is to scare the bettors because the Browns are the favorite right now. The live bets are gonna go crazy. People are gonna go, all right, the Browns, they got it, and then the Browns just collapse. That's how they get your money, man. It happens every week. All right, let's. We actually gonna have a better view of it here. There he is. Oh no, it's never mind. Two guys actually did it. The guy up there is doing it, and then this guy right here is doing it. So two different guys are crashing all the way right when the run is going into the center of the play of the formation. It's just ridiculous. They're not even paying attention, nor do they care because they were told to do that. It's like what I say. All right, so defensive end. This is a defensive end's play to make. He should be coming outside right here. Nope, he crashes. 91 crashes inside. No edge, no chance because of that guy right there. That's what happens, guys, when your defensive end. That's him right there, guys. Your defensive end crashes inside. This is what happens every time because there's no edge. He's your edge player. He's non-existent. He should be where my mouse is. He should be following my mouse. He should be right here, fighting outside, forcing him inside to your buddies. Not over here, just checking his ass out, it looks like. And he's still jogging, not even hustling to the play. He wouldn't be on my team. I'm telling you guys, I would never be able to play, nor would I be able to coach in the NFL. There's too much nonsense going on. Too much fuck shit. Like, I don't know about y'all. I would not be able to deal with it. All right, let me see something here. So he's about 5 yards off. This guy's like 7, 8 yards off. You count the cushion. Oh, okay. So I think this was the cover 2 play. Yeah, they're in cover 2, and this is the same thing I talk about, guys. So they're in cover 2. No, cover 3. All right, it's cover 3 because I saw the linebacker. So, well, it's a DB. Same thing, flat player. I'm just gonna call him a flat player. So this guy has deep third. This guy has the flat. So right here, this guy's gonna run right to the flat, and he should be jamming, guys. There's gonna be a receiver that crosses his face, and he's not gonna pay him any mind. He's not gonna touch him, and then he's gonna turn right up the sideline on him. And he's not going to even run with them. I think that's what happens, guys. Watch this guy. Doesn't jam. Doesn't get close. And he should be running up the sideline with him. Because the middle linebacker would take 86. And the corner was too deep, too. And honestly, it's on this guy and the corner, guys. It's really stupid. This corner drops back way too deep. There was nothing that threatened him. He should have been like 15, 20 yards max so he can jump on the route and make the play on the ball. And this guy should have been underneath it. Basically, they should have sandwiched the receiver. That's what should have happened. Instead, they're literally like 20 yards apart. I'm going to try to pause it at the point of the catch. The rush should have gotten there too. See? This flat player, he should have literally been on the 30. But at this point already, he should already be at the 30-yard line, converging on the ball. And the corner should have been already at this. We should see him in the screen. He shouldn't be 30, 40, 50 yards down the field. There's nothing in his zone. There's no reason to be that deep. And this guy in the middle, the safety would have him. So that's not the corner's responsibility. This is really the corner's responsibility. I could yell at the flat player, but the flat player ain't going to get there. He's supposed to make the throw harder, yes. So he should have been deeper. But unless you're like Deion Sanders, you're not making that play as a flat player. The corner, he should be making the play. He should have been right here and then jumping up and making this play. Instead, look how far inside. He was like on the numbers, guys. I don't know where this corner was playing or what he was doing. He was on the numbers when he should have been like here and converging on the ball already because he's a third player. I don't get it, guys. I don't know. That's weird to me. But people will defend that garbage. They faked the toss. I remember this play. D-end. I don't know what this D-end's doing. He's in no man's land. He should have either gone right at the QB or go right to the screen. Instead, no man's land. You're in between both. You can't make a play. Probably going to be a touchdown. I forget if he scores. And he does. I'm waiting on a phone call, guys. If that phone call happens during the video, I'm going to have to cut it short. I'm sorry if it happens. I think we have another 25 minutes, though, to get some film in. Wide open, but they're leaving him. They're playing the deeper route, and they still leave him open. This is just part of the game where they got to make it seem like it's close for the live bets. We know how that shit goes. I think they crammed all these games in order, guys. I might have to do a part 1 and part 2. Maybe we'll do part 1 today and part 2 tomorrow. False start. Dude catches it inside and no one's around. Oh, yeah, we talked about this. Look at these linebackers. What are they doing? What are these two linebackers? Why is this guy so far out? They're running a freaking screen. Everyone can see it's a screen, and they're both just reacting like morons. Oh, wow. So he rolls to his right. D-end. Never gets outside whatsoever. He's too late. Goes to no man's land. Throws right over their heads. And that's all she wrote. Some more funniness. And then look at the lack of tackling. Is this what we all watch football for? This is why we watch the game? Dude didn't even try to make an attempt. He literally ran by him and then stuck an arm out. He literally ran by him and stuck an arm out, guys. And that's a touchdown because a guy doesn't tackle. It's stupid, man. Like, I don't know how you guys pass this as real football. Like, we see better tackle attempts in semi-pro, and I'm not trying to be funny, guys. Like, semi-pro, we fucking hit. Like, we play for the love of the game. We don't play for money, man. We play because we love this game, we respect the game, and we hang our hat on that. Like, we don't fuck around, bro. Like, guys are real deal getting hurt, putting their heart and soul on that field, man. Like, it's a, 3-month season? And we put everything in that 3 months. It usually takes guys the full friggin' 9 months to heal. Because that's how hard we go, guys. Especially guys that are older, because we got guys that are well over 40 and 50 in this league. Still balling, guys. Still balling. Like, I saw this freaking 48-year-old middle linebacker dude. Dude was flying around, dude. I thought this dude was like 25. Dude's like, no, I'm 48, man. And he's talking about he wants to play another 5-6 years still. Like, semi-pro's crazy, man. It's a bunch of psychos with helmets that really actually love this game. You couldn't pay any of those guys to sell out in the NFL, man. Like, they'd really have to be down bad. And even then, I don't think they'd want to sell their soul, guys. Because that's what you're doing here. Like, you can't tell me that right there that's a tackle attempt. He didn't even care that he missed it. It's almost like they all were told, you got to lose this game. Just shit the bed. There's no emotion. They literally laid there. Kind of like the Eagles. The Eagles, you could tell they thought their coach is a lame duck. They think their coach is out. That's how they played. They played like their coach is getting fired yesterday. Alright, we don't gotta watch that. I want to look for some more key plays here. So what the freaking hell was that? So the DN crashes. This is basically a 3-man rush because this guy fell down. So let's paint this picture for you. It's 3rd and 14. One of the D linemen fall down. Now they're essentially only rushing 3 guys. You have 5 guys blocking, and the blitz gets home. Look at this. Guy falls down. So now they're blitzing 3 guys. Well, rushing, I should say. Now look at this left tackle. Never gets depth. Goes right into a shuffle and gets right by him. Fake, fake, fake. These are your idols. They run it. And they stuffed it. I think someone missed the block on the lineman. Or the linebacker, I mean. I don't know who it is. Probably that double team shouldn't have happened. I think one of those guys on the double team was supposed to block that linebacker. Or maybe double team and then get off right away. They held some. You're not supposed to really stay on double teams that long. Usually you're supposed to double team and go right to the second level. So I don't know. Wow, that's weird. That linebacker went way far upfield on that screen. I'm just trying to get some good plays here. Alright, so they got the edge there. Sort of. Not even with their end, but okay. They're really showing a bunch of plays here, guys. Usually, I think they're doing this on purpose, so my shit ends up being so long. So this guy crashes inside, goes right inside. You literally just let Stroud get outside. This is so fake. No DNs do that, guys. Defensive ends never do that. You would never see that in semi-pro. Especially, like, if a semi-pro defensive end knows he's playing against a quarterback that runs and rolls out often, he is never going to go inside of a block. It's just not something that happens. And if he does do it, he's going to spin back outside. He's going to do it and then trick you and go back out again. He's going to do it to set you up. I've never seen that before. It only happens in the NFL. And then dude's wide open, of course. After the DN just clears the Red Sea for him, parts it, and just gives it to him, man. Can't even make a joke to it. It's just that sad. Like, it's a nice throw, but, dude, the DN just let you throw it. He didn't pressure you. All the little kids out there think this shit's real. It's the fakest shit ever. You got defensive ends crashing inside and then just going off to the sunset, letting the quarterback get outside. Like, bro, let a defensive end do that. And then look at the guy covering him right here. Look at it. Look at 33. 33, bro. Speed turn and get the fuck up out of there. He didn't fake you that hard, bro. That was the slowest fake outside ever. And this dude turned like he was Deion Sanders, faking him out. It's just so fake, man. I don't know how you guys can really pass this off as real football. Play action. Is this a pick? Is this a pick? Nope. I want to see him throw a pick so we can make fun of him. False start. They're not going to call it, of course. Is this a pick? Steps up. Nope. Sock. Is this a pick? No, it's not. I wish they mixed in the games. They did this shit on purpose, didn't they? Yeah, I can see there's other games later in the film. I just checked. So there's one, right? Oh, no, never mind. CJ just threw it short. I don't know. Why are they showing so many plays that shouldn't be highlights? So all the D linemen crashed, guys. This can't be good, but I could be wrong. Look at this. They're all bunched inside. That can't be good. And they got there anyway. Yeah, see, it's never good when they all bunch in like that. Now, cleanish pocket. Cleanish pocket, right? Uh-oh. Is this one of them? Yeah. Like, what are we doing here, Flacco? It's first down, guys. Like, that's what makes this so egregious and, like, so fake. He's 38 years old. He's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He's made all the money. He knows what to do. He's been in all the scenarios. It's first down. You're down 10 in a playoff game in the third quarter. Pivotal drive right here. You, in the middle of a sack, trying to force a throw out of it is not helping the team. And he knows that. And he throws it right to the defender, too. That's what makes it so much worse. Like right there, just take the sack, bro. Or throw it to the guy that's actually open. Like, don't tell me that you couldn't see this white shirt flashing in front of you, but you saw the one back there, but there actually wasn't even one. So I'm not buying that. Like, this guy's right here, but we're throwing over there. Okay. Whatever we say. Whatever you say, guys. I can't wait for someone to defend that so I can just give them the boot. We don't fight with fanboys anymore. See, like right here, he was open the whole time. It's not even like he couldn't see him. Don't tell me he couldn't see him, guys. Because you know he's blocking releasing. So you could have even flipped it to him. You didn't even have to throw it anything nice. Just flip it and let him get 5 yards for you. Even less. Anything but what you did. He's open, he's open, he's open. He sees him. And for some reason, he's trying to throw it down the field to this guy. But this guy's open over here. It makes no sense. But he throws it right to the other team. I just don't get Flacco, man. Like, and I don't get anyone that thinks this shit's real. Like, I just don't. I can't take people seriously that take this for real. It's the equivalence of someone that takes wrestling as real. It's one thing to say, oh, I like to watch WWE. It's entertaining. It's fun. I like it. All right, that's cool. But it's another thing entirely. You know what I mean? To be like, no, wrestling is real. I believe it. It's real. Fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. Nah, I don't roll with that. And then here's the second one with Flacco. Guys wide open. So both interceptions, he's got open guys. So that tells you he's doing it on purpose. Eyeing the guy the whole time. He was looking there the whole time. Doesn't look off. He should have looked there and then looked right here to the guy who's actually open. Throws it right to him. Game over. Well, it was over before that, but this is the icing on the cake right there. I just don't get what Flacco is doing other than throwing the game. You had Kareem Hunt wide open. You could have pumped there, and that would have shifted 53 over. All the guys would have shifted over. Then you throw here, and he'll catch it right by this guy, 53, for massive yardage. Because they would have been reacting off of your pump fake to this guy. Like, as if he doesn't know how to manipulate a defense. Oh, but I know, but he doesn't. Oh, okay. The millionaire quarterback doesn't understand it, but I understand it. Right. Whatever you say. Alright, I'm going to go to the next game because this is kind of getting out of hand. I'm over Fluco because he's a Fluco. Damn, they did a lot of this game, guys. All right, let's go. Let's see some of this Chiefs game. All right, so let's see this touchdown. Right out of the gate, touchdown. They hit us with it. All right, so trips right. Both DNs crash, and then the crosser. So number 4 goes across the field. Free release right here. You see him? Number 4 right here. He gets the free release. No one looks at him at all. No one touches him. No one sniffs him. And he just runs right by. The middle linebacker lets him cross his face and doesn't even chase him. Look at him. 45 is the middle backer. He didn't even chase him. They just let him go. Look at all those white shirts just standing around. 4 of them. Literally. Count them, guys. I'm not bullshitting here, guys. And I'm not a fan of any of these teams. 1, 2, 3 guys. Why are 3 of these guys so close to each other? Huh? But this guy's wide open. But 3 of you are on top of each other. And then this guy is in no man's land. Like, it's just, like, what's going on? Like, what's wrong with this picture? No one questions this? I'm the only one? Like, no one else finds this weird? That there's 4 guys in the same area on the field, as if that's normal, but yet there's open red shirts. Like I don't know, man. At some point, we got to start using our critical thinking skills. You don't even need to use him that much. This is even a better angle to see it. No one jams him. You see him? He runs across. Looks like that guy was supposed to run with him. You see that guy right there who's hiding behind this red shirt? It looked like he was supposed to run with him, and he like passed him off as if they were in zone, but they perhaps were not. I don't know, guys. It just looks really bad. You see 4, and then this guy looked like he was passing him, running with him, and then stops. And then it looks like they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. It looks like they didn't know if they were in zone or man. You know, that bullshit they do. Oh, yeah. Tua looks frantic right now and robotic. And right to the other team. They're taking a page out of Joe Flacco's book. The Book of Flacco. So my man floats it, boats it, and goats it. Dude over there just tried to clothesline him in midair. We talked about this play over here. 21, what was that? It's like he reacted like 10 seconds too late. Like, that's how slow his reaction was to that stutter inside or whatever that move was. Wide open. And, like, how does Kelsey just get so open like this? So that's Kelsey, right? He gets touched, and then it looks like that guy let him go after he touched him, and then moves outside of him and leaves him alone. Like, why would you do that? That's their best receiver. Go guard him. You just went to a zone where no one was, and there was someone in front of you that was covering someone. Why not just stay on Kelsey? Oh, because you're not supposed to. Gotcha. I'm just checking. You were told to just freelance. All right. I knew that play wasn't going to be good. The guy had the angle on him. They all run by him. And then he gets the first. I remember that play. The DNs just ran by him. And then no one can catch him. Right. I still think the Bills are going to finally beat them. They can't just keep hammering on the Bills and make them lose every time. I think this is finally the year the Bills win. They have the better team. The Bills just have the better team this year. Like they and they're home. It's all laid out for them. All the other years, it didn't make sense for them to win. And I was the first one to say it. But this year makes sense. Because no one's expecting it. Everyone thinks the Chiefs are going to win. This is going to be a good return, isn't it? Decent. Alright. I want to see some of the other games, too. Because they made this extra long on purpose so you couldn't pick out all the plays and sit through it all. I know what they were doing here. Alright, let me see. Next game. So let's see a couple games of this Packers game, and we'll see a few of the other games, and we'll call it a video. I'll put in another like 7 minutes or so, and we'll call it a video. Alright, let's see what happens on this play. Wow. Point of attack. D tackle. Look at how far back he is. That's your D tackle. It's his fault. Fat 96 turning his shoulders and moving out of the way. You're big and fat for no reason. You go get him another chicken wing. Or a fucking pork rib. Pork rind. Where's my edge player? Oh, you see this guy? Yep. Why would you go so far inside? Crashes right there. That's him. That's your D end right there. Crashed so hard inside for no reason, and that's why they scored. If he just goes upfield like that and stays right here where my mouse is, you make the play. Instead, he's on the ground. I don't understand. It just gives me a headache sometimes watching these plays because it just doesn't make sense. Watch this D end right here. Why would you go so far inside like that? He started here, guys, right? Where my mouse is, he started right here. He ended up over here, guys. When really, he should have been here and rushing upfield. And then he would have made the play right around here. Instead, he's on the ground. Right there. If you don't believe me, just watch. Whoops. See? There he is, right here. Watch him. He goes right all the way inside. He goes like 5 yards inside almost. And then the running back runs right where he should have been. Literally, it's basics, guys. It's basic football every time. It always gets defied by the NFL. The NFL defies basic football. Now, on this play, the D-end just runs upfield and runs himself out of the play. Now, Dak knows he can run where the defensive end is supposed to be. And here he is, chasing now, when he was supposed to be containing. Now you let somebody with a repaired, reconstructed ankle run the ball on you. He doesn't even like to run. He's scared to run the ball because of that injury. I don't blame him. But I'm just saying, that's the truth. He's scared to run the ball. As he should be. Looked like they contained there, but it's too late. He looked like Aaron Rodgers on that throw right there. You could tell he was watching Aaron. Right there, he took some inventory from Aaron. He probably was thinking, I don't know if I can do this yet. One thing I'm going to say about this Packers team, you know how they like to rewrite scripts all the time? This Green Bay team reminds me a lot like Aaron Rodgers' second year when he made that Super Bowl run. The team feels the same. Decent defense, young receivers, young quarterback, good offensive coach, good running game, everything's in line, good tight end. Same thing with Brett Favre. He had everything in line when he freaking won. So don't be surprised if the Packers win it all, guys. Like I'm not picking them, but if they win it all, I wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't. They're making a star born in front of our eyes. Who knows? You know, maybe they love Jordan Love now. They love Jordan Love. Who knows? It changes every year. One thing I've realized, guys, it's year to year with the NFL now. Now that Brady's gone, it's going to be year to year. They're going to pick a face of the league. Every year it's going to be a new player, guys. It's not going to be... They might fuck with Mahomes for a little while, but it's not going to be every year. They're going to have him have off years because there's going to be other players coming in, other quarterbacks, other people. I'm telling you guys. It's going to be a different type of NFL. Don't be surprised if the next 10 years it's 10 different teams that win with different quarterbacks, different faces of the league. Don't be surprised. I'm just saying. Oh, this was the pick, wasn't it? Yeah, that's just a tough play, Dak. You got to throw that inside and low. He threw that high and, well, excuse me. You got to throw that outside and low. He threw that inside and high. So you're letting the DB make a play on it. He was inside on the play. You got to throw where the DB isn't. So if the DB's inside, you got to throw outside and vice versa. Aaron Jones had like 3 touchdowns. We're going to go to the next game here. I just want to see what my D-line's doing here. It's funny how they didn't crash this time, but they just didn't have enough girth. So why did they crash last time, but they didn't crash this time? This time they were disciplined. They just didn't make the play. But they were disciplined at least, right? All right, let's see some of the next game. My Super Bowl pick. Honestly, if the Bills or the Ravens win, I'm happy because I picked one or the other. I made 2 different brackets as the Ravens a winner and the Bills a winner. I'm kind of wanted to make one more for an NFC winner because you never know. The Lions could win it. Like, if the Lions won it, I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be pretty cool. But, like, let's face it, though. The Lions, like, Jared Goff is not better than Josh Allen. He's not better than Mahomes. He's not better than Lamar. You know what I mean? Those 3 guys are the class of the league right now. I think one of those 3 teams are winning it, those 3 guys. San Fran is a nice story, but I think the Bills and the Ravens can beat San Fran, honestly. And the Chiefs can beat them. The Chiefs definitely can beat them. And the Texans, maybe they can too. We don't know. Shit. Alright, I'm going to probably call this a video, guys. I'm going to run a couple more plays. So tomorrow, stay tuned. My picks video coming tomorrow. Yeah, we'll talk about the picks. We'll talk about some of the games that happened as well, and what I think is going to happen going forward. I just need a little more time to think on this stuff over here because it just takes some time, you know. I can't just drum something up out of nowhere. False start, look at that. D-end, free release. Oh, this was the play where the corner didn't sink back. Right there. See, he's supposed to run back, guys. That's a pick all day, guys. I promise, I don't mean to brag, guys, but if I was in this situation, I'm at least making a play on the ball. I'm picking it or making a play on the ball because I know when this running back flares out, there's a guy that's guarding him. And if there's a receiver running by me or near me, he's running a corner. So I'm going to sink back underneath, knowing I have inside help from the safety and try to make a play on the ball. So watch. Instead of this guy should be sinking back. Instead, he's worried about this guy when it's not his responsibility. You're a DB. Get back. You would have had an easy pick on Josh Allen. Instead, you helped him. You helped him make a read. He's reading the corner. If the corner comes up, he throws it back. The corner goes back, you throw it low or you run it. That's the read right there. It's a high-low read. So, I don't know, man. It's just out of this world. Let me see. Yeah, the phone call's here, guys. So we're going to end the video here. And stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.